Okay, we're going to do written multiplication, but this time multiplying by 2 digits. Okay, so we've got 3 digits by 2 digits. Our steps of success, as always, is really, really important because we need to go. Oh. Okay, we're going to do written multiplication again, but this time we're going to do it multiplying by a 2-digit number. So we've got 3 digits times a 2-digit number. As always, our steps to success is genuinely really important because we need to be able to celebrate the end. We need to go yay and know that we've succeeded. This time though, I'm going to do the steps to success whilst showing you an example because this is a multi-step problem. Okay, you're not just timesing, and there are lots of little bits to this skill. Once you get it and it rocks. All right, it's dead easy. So the first thing that we need to do is to remember our columns. And remember, our columns are those lines that go up and down. Okay, and that means that you have to remember your place value. So we know that place value always starts with 0. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it goes to our 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Then it goes to our hundreds. Okay, and for this video, we are going to be working with our thousands. So once it goes 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, it goes to our thousands, 1000s, 2000, 3000, and so on. Okay, we're going to remember that we are timesing. That is the operation that we're doing today. We have to remember that we're timesing, we're multiplying. Okay, so we're going to remember that as well. So let's decide what our sum is going to be. So using our number generator. There you go. If they're touching the line or in the lines, then they stay. If they're not, then they come out. So that wasn't touching the line, that one. And there's that one. Okay, so my first number is my hundreds column, okay, because I've only got 3 digits, hundreds, tens and ones. In my hundreds column, I've got the number 3, so I'm going to put that there. My hundreds column, you see that? In my tens column, this one here, I've got 5, so it's going to go there. And in my ones column, I've got 2. Okay, so my first number is 352. Now, what are we timesing 352 by? So let's start with our ones column this time. I'm going to be timesing by 5. And then in our tens column, it's also going to be 5. So we're doing 352 times 55. Great. I've remembered my columns and my place value, and I've remembered that we're timesing. So the next bit is to draw a line. Not an equal sign, a line. Just one line, just like that. One line. Okay, and then our fourth step to success is that we always start with the ones. Start with the ones. So 5 times 2, because we're timesing, 5, this is our ones, we always start here. So 5 times 2 is 10. Now, we put our 0 in our ones column, and then we carry over and put our 1, just a little tiny one, just to the side, okay? Then we go across. So it becomes 5 times 5. Square number, we all know our square numbers. 5 times 5 is 25. But we have to add the carried. So it's 25, add the 1 left over. 25 add 1 is 26. So I'm going to put my 6 there because I can only have one number in one column. I'm going to cross out my carried over because I added that to get the 26. And I'm going to carry over my 2 into my hundreds column and writing it very small again so that I know that I'm carrying on. So 5 times 5, and then it goes across again, 5 times 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. So we then have to add the carried. So 15 add 2, 17. So I make my 7 bigger because that's my ones of that number in my hundreds column. I cross over that 2 because I've already added it. I don't need to worry about that anymore. And then I'm going to carry over my 1. But there is nothing to add or times again, so I can just make it a big one. Okay? So you start with your ones and you times diagonally across. Okay? Then your 5th step is to place your placeholder in pink in capital letters because it is important. You just have to put a 0 down. Some people call it magic 0, but the technical term is a placeholder because you're not about to times by 1 digit anymore. You're not doing 5 times something, you're doing 50. So you're putting that placeholder in to make sure that you're doing 50 times something and not 5 times something. So that placeholder has to go in. Okay. Your 6th thing. You've done your placeholder. You're then going to start with your 10s, but you're timesing from your 1s. And this is why I was saying I was going to show you at the same time. So this time I'm going to say times with 10s. And you're going to go diagonal. So I'm going to get green. And you're going to go diagonal. So you're starting with this number, 50, your 5, and you're timesing your 1s. So 50 times 2, or 5 times 2, because you've got your placeholder in, 5 times 2 is 10. 50 times 2 is 100, but we don't need to worry about 50 because we've got our placeholder. So 5 times 2 is 10, carrying across that extra 1. You then go up. 5 times 5 is 25, our square number. Add the 1 is 26. Only one number per column, so 6 goes there. You cross that 1 to carry over, and you carry over your 20. All right, because 5 times 5 is 25. Add the 1, 26, so 26. You have to split that number. You have to partition that number. And then you've done your 5 times 2, your 5 times 5. You're then going to do your 5 times 3, which we know is 15. Add 2, because of the carried, is 17 again. So a big 7, because you've split your number. Cross out that, because we don't need to worry about that anymore. And then that becomes a big 1 over there. But of course, it's not a 1, is it? We've got our 1s, 10s, 100s, 1000s. It's 10,000. Okay. Whew. Now, that's the difficult bit out. The next thing you do is you can draw your equals, because we are nearly finished. All right, our large equals, because we're working out together with a ruler, because we take pride in our work. And then this time we realise that we're going to add. So I'm going to put an add sign there. Okay, and then we just add. So 0 add 0 is 0. 6 add 0 is 6. 7 add 6. 13, well done. So 3 carry across our 10 to underneath. Okay, well done. 1 add 7 is 8, but you have to add that carried on. So 8 add 1, cross it out because I've done it now, is 9. And then nothing add 1 is 1. So 352 times by 55 is 19,360. And breathe. All right. A lot of steps, but if you follow our steps to success, you can do this. You can do it. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there because I want you to practice. Follow the steps to success. Don't worry, just do slow and steady. You will get there. But the most important thing is the placeholder. Send me photos of your work. If you need any help, come and get mums, dads or anyone to comment or send us a message. Happy to do Zoom videos and anything like that. So this is tricky. So if you want any help with it, please just get in touch and we can work together. And I've just realised I haven't spelled columns correctly. So look, reading my work as we go. Sorted. So upload your photos, get in touch if you need any more help. Have fun with your number generator. But remember that placeholder and remember that steps to success. Okay, enjoy. Bye.